guys, how are you? I hope you're fine and staying at home. So today is our class 22 and today we're gonna talk about the grammar part. Yes, I know the grammar is always a little bit more complicated than we used to, but this is a very fun part because we have already learned the grammar simple past of the be verb. Remember, I were, was, weren't, and weren't. Okay, so we have already known this, and you guys know how to express yourselves using the be verbs in the simple past. Very good. Now we're gonna talk about the other verbs, okay? And this is where it gets a little tough because the simple past of the regular verbs are kind of easy. We have a lot of rules, okay? So you just really have to pay attention to the verb so you can actually know how you're going to describe, how you're going to write that verb in the simple past, okay? Today I'm going to try with you something different. I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to read the PowerPoint presentation that I made, and I hope you enjoy this new format of our video classes. I'll see you soon. I'll be right back. So hey guys, this is our new way of teaching. This is our new type of class, okay? I'm gonna introduce you, I'm gonna give you guys a lesson, and I need you to open your student's book now, pages 54 and 55, okay? And so you can follow what I'm going to say with your books. Also take your workbook, and maybe you're probably going to need your notebook or a paper, okay? Can you do it? I'll wait for a minute so you can take your student's book, workbook, and one paper or a notebook. Go. Okay, good. Now here's the thing. Today is our class 22. This is the simple past of regular verbs, okay? And now I'm gonna give you guys a tour for our script, and you can follow this with your student's book, okay? I wanna see. Let's do this. So this is our script for today's class, okay? We're beginning with the reading, the student's book pages 54 and 55. Then we're gonna do ask and answer, the practice, and the apply. We're not gonna do the apply in a written way. We're just gonna talk about it, okay? Don't worry. We're gonna do the workbook page 30, okay? Answer and exercise. I'm gonna give you guys the whole tour for the exercise. It is a very practical class today because I need you to practice what we are learning about the simple past of the regular verbs, okay? And then I'm gonna give you guys a game to play. I'm gonna play a little bit with you, and I'm also gonna give you guys the link so you can play at home, okay? Let's begin. So this is the reading that we are gonna do, page 54 and 55, okay? The idea is to learn the grammar part, the simple past of the regular verbs. Let's read it, okay? Use the simple past tense for actions that have already happened. When you're gonna talk about something that happened in the past, okay? You can make the simple past of most regular verbs by adding ed. The idea is, it's a common rule, okay? This is a very common rule for the simple past. You take the verb and you add ed in the end, okay? So, for example, present, the verb work in the present. They work in the class. In the past, okay, no passado, like it's an action that had already happened. In the past, that same phrase is they worked in the class. So can you see we have the verb work plus adding the ed in the end. Worked. Okay, good. Try repeat with me. Work, present, worked, past. Yes, I want you to practice. Yes, you're going to repeat it. Work is in the present and worked is in the past. Okay, good. Now, to change some verbs to the simple past, look at the endings. What are the endings, you might ask? The endings are always the last letter on that verb. Okay, so add D to verbs ending in E. If the verb, for example, the verb move, M-O-V-E, it already ends with the letter E. So you just have to add the D. So move, moved. Good. Now, for verbs ending in a consonant and Y, okay? Change the Y to I and add ed. The verb try ends with a consonant and letter Y. So you take off the Y and you turn it into a IED. Try begins tried. Okay, try again. Try, tried. Okay, understand? You take off the Y and put IED. Always you have to put ED in the end. Just have to pay attention if the consonant, if the word is, for example, a consonant Y or a vowel and I. You're gonna see it. For verbs ending in a vowel and Y, different from here, remember? Here we have a consonant with an Y. Here we have a vowel and I. You only add ed. So stay, you see, stay, S-T-A-Y. Okay, stay turns to stayed, S-T-A-Y-E-D. You don't take off the Y, okay? Only if the last word, the last letter before the Y, it's a consonant. If it's a vowel like this, you stay with the Y and just add ed. For verbs with a stressed CVC ending, double the consonant and add ed. This is a very harsh thing to understand, but try to listen to my voice, okay? For verbs with a stressed CVC ending, it means that CVC ending in the end of the verb. For example, the verb occur. Do you understand how I say it? Occur. Try again. Repeat with me. Occur. Okay? It ends with a CVC letter, a CVC pattern. Oh, sorry. Going back. It ends with a CVC pattern, okay? So CVC, C-U-R, okay? Occur. You have to double the last consonant and add ed. So occurred. You're gonna double the R and add ed. Okay? It's hard, I know, but you're gonna practice a lot, so don't worry. To make the past negative form of regular verbs, you use the did not or didn't and the plain form of the verb. Okay, did not equals didn't. So if you're gonna use it in the contraction way, you have to use it didn't. Okay, let's practice. The affirmative past, you say they lived in the wild. Okay, the negative, you say they didn't live. The verb live remains as if it was in the present, okay? You don't use it in the affirmative like you're going to do it like here. Understand? So, they lived in the wild. They didn't live with people. Okay? Easy? I hope so. Let's do this. To make yes or no questions and double weight questions with did and the plain form of the verb when there is a subject. When there is no subject in a double weight question, use the past form of the verb. This is hard, but you're going to understand with the example. When you have a subject, okay, you have a subject, you know what you're talking about or with who you're talking about. For example, and you know the subject and it's a yes or no question. Okay, you're gonna use the form did in the beginning of the question. You're gonna use did in the beginning, subject, then you're gonna use the plain form of the verb. You're not gonna use the simple past. Okay, here in your book you have did, the auxiliary verb did, they, the subject, work. You see work, it's not in the past, it's in the present. Did they work on farms? This is a yes or no question, so you're gonna answer yes they did or no they didn't. Okay, for double H questions, if you don't know the subject, if you don't have a subject, you're gonna use the plain form. Where did they find help? If you know the subject, you're gonna use the plain form. If you don't know the subject, you're gonna use the past, the simple past. Okay, let's try again. Where did they find help? Where, the double H question. Did, the auxiliary verb. Okay, they, subject. Find is the plain form of the verb. Okay, even if you're talking about something that have already happened, this time, sorry again, even if you're talking about something that has already happened in the past, here you're not gonna use the simple past, you're gonna use the plain form of the verb find. Okay, and here you don't know the subject, you don't have a subject, so you're gonna use the simple past. So who called, call, present, called, simple past. Okay, them wild, who called them wild? Understand? When you read it, it's gonna make more sense for you. I hope so. Now we're going to do the practice and the apply. We're not gonna do it. I just want you to pay attention to the practice part. Okay, let's do this. So the practice. First, I'm gonna read it and then I'm gonna give you guys some time to do it. So take your books, open it, going through, follow me with these instructions. Okay, don't worry, we have a lot of time to do it. Practice. Change each regular verb to the simple past and write the sentence. Use the example. They permit the horses to graze. They permitted. You understand that is a CVC pattern with a stress CVC. MIT. So you're going to double the T and add ED. So they permitted the horses to graze. Okay? Number 1, I stay after school. Do it. Number 2, the students name all of the horses. Go. Number 3, we play soccer after school every day. I prefer to do it myself. Remember, you have to rewrite the sentence and change the regular verb to the simple past. 5. The students study an hour a day. Okay? I'm gonna give you guys some more time, so don't worry. You can do it now. Go. Okay, guys, very good. Now I'm gonna give you the answers, okay? Pay attention. We're doing the practice. Number 1, I stayed after school. You see, stay, you keep the Y and just add ed to the end. So I stayed after school. Number 2, the students named all of the horses. Name it, already finished, already ends with an E, you just add D. 3, we played soccer after school every day. Sorry for the mistake here, I wrote soccer wrong, but don't worry, you know how to say soccer, how to write soccer. Okay, played is the same as stay, you just need to add the ed. Number 4, I preferred to do it myself. You just add the ed. Okay. 5, the students studied an hour a day. Here you have to take off the Y in the end of study and add IED. Okay, pay attention. This is a very difficult thing for you, because if you think that play is the same as study, it's not. You have to pay attention. Okay, let's continue. We're already in the middle of our class. Don't worry, keep up. We're having a great class. Let's go. We're done with the practice. Okay, now I'm gonna give you guys some time. You can have a lot of time, don't worry. If you need, go back, watch it again. Okay, you don't need to close your student's book. Leave that open there. Take your workbook page. Open your workbook page 30. Okay, workbook page 30. I'm gonna wait, don't worry. You can take your time. Okay, now that you have your workbook with you, page 30, let's read. Grammar, simple past, regular verbs. To form the simple past tense of most regular verbs, add ed. We sail in the lake, we sailed in the lake. To change some other verbs to the simple past, look at the endings. Okay, add d to verbs ending in e. Live, lived. Change the y to I and add ed to verbs ending in a consonant and y. So cry, R-Y, cried. Add ed to verbs ending in a vowel and I, vowel. Play, vowel, A-Y, played. Okay? Double the consonant and add ed for verbs in a stressed CVC ending. Control, control. CVC, stressed CVC ending, controlled. Double the L and add ed. Understand? Good. Now we're gonna do the practice part. Complete each sentence with the correct simple past tense of the verb. Example, captured. We captured the other team's flag. Okay? I'm going to read and I'm going to give you some times to do it. Don't worry. Number 1, the doctor cured his patient. Thomas Edison invented many useful things. I carried the groceries home for my mother. The snow finally melted in early spring. We admitted to breaking the bed after jumping on it. Who sprayed you with the garden hose? I studied very hard all weekend for the test today. Who planned this surprise party? Many wild Mustangs roamed the American West. Now you're gonna have some time to do it. Go! Okay, guys, now I'm gonna show you the answers, okay? Number 1, cured. Number 2, invented. And if you thought that you have to double the T, don't worry, it's not a CVC pattern. 3, carried. Carrot is the same thing of cry here in the example. 4, melted. 5, admitted. 6, sprayed. 7, studied. 8, planet. Here you have to double the N, okay? 8, planet. 9, roamed. I'm gonna leave the answers here for a while so you can copy if you haven't done it yet. Go. Okay, guys, now we have done with the simple past of the regular verbs. Not done completely because this is our only some exercises of the book. And now I'm gonna give you guys, I'm gonna show you some exercise that I did, okay? This is not from your book, so you're gonna take now your notebook or a paper. You don't need to copy the questions, okay? You don't need to copy the questions. You are only going to copy the answers, but I need you to put past simple regular verbs number 1, letter A, okay? I'm gonna give you some times to do it and then I'm going to correct. I'm not gonna read it for you. You guys have to try it and do it on your own for a while. Go. I'll be right back with the answers. Okay, guys, let's do this. Number 1, rewrite the sentence in the past simple. Of course, this is for the affirmative. Okay, they collect cans. How is it in the simple past? They collected cans last year. Okay. Letter B, you arrived late. Simple past, you arrived late yesterday morning. Letter C, she listens to music. She listened to music last night. Letter D, he plays basketball. He played basketball 2 days ago. I'm gonna give you times to copy, don't worry, go. Okay, number 2, rewrite the sentence in the negative form. Remember the negative, we have to use didn't. Yes, we have to use the didn't. So, letter A, the gang robbed the bank last night. The gang didn't rob the bank last night. When you use the negative form, you take the verb in the plain form. Okay, remember that. Letter B, I danced a lot last Saturday. I didn't dance a lot last Saturday. Letter C, John played chess yesterday evening. John didn't play chess yesterday evening. D, you studied hard last weekend. You didn't study hard last weekend. Pay attention that in all the verbs remain in the present. Remember, because we already have the auxiliary verb didn't to understand that is the past simple in the negative form. I'm going to give you guys time to copy. Okay, number 3, rewrite the sentence in the interrogative form. This is a kind of hard, but it's easy when you understand the logic, okay? So, John carried Carol's bag. This, you have to make a question. So, did John carry Carol's bag? Remember that here we don't have the problem with the subject. It's always it's always the auxiliary verb and the verb in the plain form. Letter B, I missed my friends. Did I miss my friends? Letter C, you arrived late last night. Did you arrive late last night? Letter D, he watched TV last evening. Did he watch TV last evening? I'm gonna give you guys time to copy again, don't worry. Okay, good guys? If you need, you can pause the video and go back. Don't worry, this is all very practical and we just need to try to understand how to use some verbs. Okay? I'm gonna go there. And this is only for us to make a little check. We did the study book pages 54 and 55. we did the practice. We didn't do the apply, but don't worry, it's already there. Workbook page 30, yes, we did. The exercise, we just did it, and now we're gonna play the game. I'm gonna show you guys how to play a game. I'll be right back in a minute. So guys, this is the game that I want you to play. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna send you guys the link. Don't worry, it's a very nice game. I'm sure you're gonna like it and gonna wanna play it. I'm gonna play a little bit with you so you understand what you have to do, okay? It's the past tense. Start. You have 16 moves to fit these verbs here with the past tense of them, okay? So, fly is flew. Speak, spoke. Sit, sat. Swim, swam. Watch, watched. Understand? Some of them you haven't heard yet, but don't worry, it is not that hard, okay? Sometimes you're gonna have to try a little bit so you can understand it. So, pay attention what the guy is doing. Is he sit, deliver, or cry? Delivered, right? So, last week he delivered, or delivered. Delivered, come on. It's this way. Understand? Do you guys understand what you have to do? I hope so. I'm gonna stop it right here. Okay, and now you can try on your own. Have a good time. I'll be right back. So guys, did you like it? I hope so. This way it's better because you can understand and you can wait for me so we can do the works together. We can do the pages and then you're gonna go through with it, and don't worry, you can always stop the record, watch it again and again and again. It's an easy way, okay? I hope you guys enjoy it, and for today you're gonna enjoy a little bit because you don't have homework. You just need to do the pages and the exercise that it's on the video, okay? You don't need to send me anything through Clip Scholar, okay? Good? I'll see you soon. Be good, be safe, stay at home. Bye-bye.